Working now? Still not working, huh?
So I think I found the issue.
What is it?
My computer was muted.
I was like going through all my settings on my computer and I was like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working?
Yeah, no, it was definitely just my fault. I had my mute. I had my laptop volume all the way down.
Operator error, god damn it.
All right, off to a hot start. Welcome to week 13 of Questionable Lock. Sorry, we haven't really had episodes the past couple weeks. That's completely on me. We even met in person last week and recorded an episode. I just never got around to editing it. But we are
Although
back.
to be
This one is going to be up. I didn't even try to get it off. I didn't even try to download the video off the email. I completely forgot about it.
to be fair, in your defense, we did go out till 2 a.m. last time, and then I didn't wake up till 10 a.m. and sent you the videos halfway through the first game. So I mean it was both on our parts from
I
last
mean,
week.
that is what it is. I was gonna just post it for the Sunday games, and then it was just gonna be we were right or wrong about the Thursday games, like whatever.
I think we were I think the only one that for the Thursday games, I think I was wrong about I think you had the Cowboys and I had the
Yeah.
Giants, and I think that's the only one. Then
Uh,
everything
what other
else,
games were
I
there on
mean,
Thanksgiving? Oh,
like,
the Lions. The Lions kept it fucking close, shockingly.
yeah, they almost, I mean, so did if you were watching that Giants game, they were a lot closer until that fourth quarter. I mean, they were pretty close.
Yeah, they really were.
But I mean,
It was
I
the
don't know. The Bills, they're still a jug, I guess, but I don't know if they're still Super Bowl favorites. Not with the way the Chiefs have been playing,
no.
not with the way
At
they've
this
been
point, the
playing.
Chiefs have taken over the top.
Yeah. And then I think the only surprise game from last week that we should talk about is
The Jaguars,
uh Jaguars.
dude. It's because they pulled out the sexy Jaguar. Did you see him?
Yeah, they pulled
Jaguar
out
was
Florida
a
Man Jaguar.
fucking speedo.
They were talking about Florida Man Jaguar. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this light. I look a little dark.
Well, now you're
They pulled
invisible.
out. I know. Well, that's because I'm fixing my light. That's because they pulled out Florida Man Jag. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, they pulled
They pulled
out
out
they
Florida
pulled
Man
out the Florida
Jaguar.
Man Jaguar with the speedo. That's all they needed. That fourth quarter was theirs after the Jaguar came out.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been seeing a couple things online where like people are trying to make that like their new mascot. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe it's just like memes or whatever, but that'd be pretty legendary if that was their new mascot.
That would be. They would have sex appeal in Jacksonville.
Imagine that they go to England because you know the Jags were used to be
Oh
like
yeah,
frequent in
they're
England.
there
Imagine
every
that
year.
going to.
I'm pretty sure they go every year.
I think this was might have been the first year where they didn't go.
Did they not go to England? I could have sworn they went to England.
I could be wrong, but imagine that guy in England. Oh my god.
God, all the blokes would go fucking wild for the sexy Jaguar, for Florida Man Jag.
Yeah. Anyways, with that's just a little recap of week 12. There
If any,
wasn't
I
too
was gonna
much.
say, if anything, we need some slow mo shots of him because when Jermichael Hasty scored that touchdown, he was really letting them hips fly, dude.
Dude, he was showing that he had cushion for the pushing right there, baby.
Dude, enough said. All right, moving on to week 13. We start off Thursday night with the Bills and the Patriots. Like you were saying, you don't think that the Bills are the fucking juggernaut that I was saying that they were for the first like 7 weeks. I understand that they don't seem to be, but I feel like they will be that team again once they're fully healthy, or if they're fully healthy.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm honestly gonna roll with the Patriots on this one just because that defense is down bad right now, and I
I'm
think Belichick
not gonna
might be
ride.
able to pull something out of it. I think Belichick's gonna pull something out of his ass.
No, I don't. I don't know about that one. I mean, I
Bro,
can
you do
see it
not.
close, but are you gonna tell me you're gonna trust Mac Jones to outdo Josh Allen?
Jared Goff almost did it.
Well, yeah,
If you're gonna come that close within
but
three
that's
points
like
of the bit
Cam
of the
Campbell.
Lions, you telling me you telling me MCDC is more of a coach than Bill Belichick? That's all I'm saying.
Dude,
As I
he doesn't care if you have Three toes and one ass cheek. He'll kick your ass. Bill Belichick doesn't have that energy. Bill Belichick can't get a locker room fired up the way Dan Campbell can. I can only imagine what Dan Campbell said before the Thanksgiving game, the fucking pump up speech, talking about how everybody's going to be eating good later that night with all the stuffings and turkey and gravy and all that.
Yeah, but Belichick has the
You'd much
power
rather
of
eat it
fear.
after that. Well,
Are you telling me Bill Belichick's not walking up to people in that locker room being like, listen, kid, without me, you are nothing in this league. So you better go out there and ball.
I mean, I guess he can do that. He always can.
Yeah,
But no,
exactly.
I still think that the Bills are on a completely different level than the Patriots. Like I have to go with or not the Patriots, the Bills. Like there's
Yeah,
no.
no, I feel it. I'm gonna roll with the Patriots.
All right, already disagreeing on the first game. Here we fucking go. What type of week are we gonna
Next next game, let's see if we come to agreements on this next one. Packers Bears. The hurt Aaron Rodgers. He said he was gonna play this week. And if he does, give me the Packers. Aaron Rodgers still owns the Bears.
He owns the city of Chicago, actually. Do you not remember? He didn't yell
That
at
is
the
true.
Bears. He yelled at the city of Chicago that he still fucking owns them. So I
Give me
mean,
Aaron Rodgers.
until literally until the Bears show me that they could beat Aaron Rodgers, dude. But I don't want to keep riding with the Packers because I've said the Packers. I feel like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, and they've hurt me just about every damn time.
Did you? I don't think you did. You roll with them last week? No, you didn't because it was the Eagles versus the Packers.
Yeah, I'm on with
So I don't
the.
think last week. Yeah.
But like
So
before
I
that,
mean,
every week I was like, it's got to be the Packers. It's the Packers. It's the Packers. This should be a layup. The Packers. Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers, two-time MVP or back-to-back MVP. Aaron Rodgers, fucking. But no, not the case. These Packers, not good. Not good.
here's the thing though. Aaron Rodgers didn't own those states. He owns Chicago.
He owns. Well, Chicago is not a state, but he owns the city of Chicago.
I knew that. Illinois.
Yeah, I
I
passed
knew that.
geography in fifth grade.
I did. I passed with a C minus.
Ooh, you know what they say? C's get degrees.
C's get degrees, babies. So what does that mean you're gonna go with this week then?
Fuck the Packers. I'm going with the fucking Packers. I hate it, but like I'm going with the goddamn Packers.
Sounds good. Next up, a game that theoretically could be interesting, especially with the way the Steelers have been playing and the way the Falcons have been playing.
And with Najee being hurt, that run game in Pittsburgh actually somehow looks better.
Well, that's because they're not trying to force feed one guy.
Yeah, they're able to balance it out between a couple backs and still work the offense or work the passing game. But I swear to God, George Pickens, I see him making all these crazy plays every week. I feel like every time that I see a receiver catch the ball in Pittsburgh, it's George Pickens. But then I look at his stats afterwards and he only had like 3 receptions. I'm like, wait, so like, are you telling me George Pickens just doesn't exist besides highlight plays?
Hey, NBA young boy, he ain't doing the most. He's just doing his thing.
Dude, he feels like Gucci Mane in 2006.
NFL young boy, I'm telling you.
All right. But
I'm
I
gonna take this.
you're going with the
I'm gonna take
Steelers?
the Steelers. Fuck
I'm
it.
going with the Steelers too. I mean, I know Atlanta's at home, but Kenny Pickett's starting to come along a little bit. I mean, still making like the rookie mistakes, which you kind of expect because he is a rookie.
Yeah,
But he's showing signs that he could be freaking awesome at once too.
yeah. I mean, he's progressing, which is important. He's not degressing. So
And that Pittsburgh Steelers defense is coming back together piece by piece. They got TJ Watt back a couple weeks ago. He's gonna be impact, and I just don't think Marcus Margarita could fucking outdo that Pittsburgh secondary.
yeah. So yeah, give me the Steelers. Next up, a game that might be interesting. It's 10 a.m. Kirk Cousins versus
It
Mike
is 10
White.
a.m. Kirk Cousins, but what I'm really looking forward to in this game is Sauce Gardner versus Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun
Fuck
to
everything
watch.
else. Is Justin Jefferson getting over 85 receiving yards?
Honestly, that's what's gonna decide who wins this game. If it's Sauce versus Jefferson, that's gonna decide the winning factor of this game.
Yeah, I mean, TJ Hawkinson and Thielen could do their thing. Dalvin can move the ball as well. But it's been proven that without getting the ball to Jefferson, the Vikings offense just doesn't move that well, surprisingly.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, that's because they're a defensive team. Think about who their head coach is. Bob Sala. I mean, come on.
For the Vikings?
I mean, sorry, I meant the Jets.
Okay. I
I
was
meant the
talking about the
Jets.
Vikings. I was talking about the Vikings, where if they can't get the ball to
No, I
Justin
know who you're talking.
Fields,
Oh, I thought for I don't know. I just had a total like brain fart. I thought you said the Jets haven't been that good on. I swear you said the Jets aren't that good on
I might
offense.
have said the Jets, but I could have. But I was talking about the Vikings. I mean, I said Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook
Well, no, you made
and
that
TJ
point, and
Hawkinson.
then it doesn't matter. Whatever. Either way, no, I know what you're saying. Vikings, they have playmakers on their offensive side of the ball, but it's all about Justin Jefferson. Let's be honest. And for the Jets, they're not a very good offensive team,
I mean,
but
Mike White to
yeah,
get Wilson,
Garrett Wilson's a dog. He's one of the most. I think he's under. He's so underrated.
dude. Yeah, I made a trade in one of my fantasy football leagues where I essentially traded Mike Evans for Garrett Wilson. And I must say, I'm looking like a goddamn genius for that right now.
Yeah, I would believe it. All right. So I'll give him a roll with the Jets. Who you rolling
I'm
with?
going with the Jets too because I've been saying that the Vikings are frauds, and we're starting to see who the Vikings really are. I mean, sure they beat the Patriots last week, but the Patriots are kind of subpar. But the only
Yeah.
reason why I will give the Vikings any credit is because they won the game. Kirk Cousins won a primetime game.
Well, yeah, and also like
He
we
threw an
said, like we just
interception.
said,
Yes. Oh my. Oh, dude. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So last week on Kirk Cousins to throw an interception, the line was at over. Well, obviously the line was at over half an interception, but the odds were like minus 150, 155, something like that. 100% of the bets on Kirk Cousins interceptions were on the over. 100% of bets for Kirk Cousins over or under half an interception. All of America agreed he is throwing an interception. That is the one time in probably the past like century all of America has agreed on one thing. Think about that. The, can you name another time that that all of America has agreed on one thing other than Kirk Cousins throwing an interception?
yeah, USA over England
100%.
in the World Cup.
No, actually, that's not true because I know British people living in America that were going for England.
We're talking about Americans, God damn it. We're not talking about
Talk
this.
about the entire country.
All right, fair enough. Fine. All right, but yeah, like I mean, honestly, like we said in the beginning, this game is really going to come down to Justin Jefferson versus Sauce Gardner. Whoever wins that battle, that's the team that's going to win.
Oh God, next game. This is gonna be a either very fun, high scoring game, or it's gonna be like 13 to fucking 7. It's the Jaguars and the Lions. I
At
think
Detroit.
I think I'm heading more towards the high scoring because neither defense is exactly good.
No. Yeah, exactly. Give me the Lions because Florida man's not Jacksonville, Florida man is not going to be at this game. Well, he might be, but I don't know if he's going to be rocking the
A
speedo in
sexy
the winter.
Jaguar this week.
Yeah,
But okay, but
they play in a dome.
does the Lions mascot put on a thong this week?
Do the Lions even have a mascot? Oh yeah, they do, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure like every team has a mascot of some sort.
No, there's three teams that don't.
Which teams?
Jets. I think it's Jets. Titans. I don't think have one, and the Chargers. I think those are the three.
No, the Chargers definitely have one.
No, Boltman stayed in San Diego. Boltman was a I was just watched a video about this earlier. Boltman was a fan mascot, and when they moved to LA, he sold off the costume.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So the Jets used to have a
yeah, they used to have one.
dude. Oh my god, this dude's creepy as all hell. No wonder they got fucking rid of him. Here, I'll pull up a picture on here, but like,
Yeah,
motherfucker's creepy as hell.
the Packers, Chargers, Giants, and the Jets, and the Commanders don't have one.
Okay, yeah, okay, but every other team has a mascot.
Yeah,
So, do you think the Lions mascot shows up in a speedo, or not shows up, but wears the speedo at any point in this game?
he is Florida man. So I was gonna say, you think he has the balls to do that in an opposing stadium? But he is Florida man. He's
Well, no,
crazy
no,
enough
no,
to
no.
do
I'm talking
anything.
about the Lions mascot wearing
Oh,
this.
the Lions mascot. No, I don't think I don't think any other mascot in the league has that kind of balls.
I think the Lions mascot will do it.
I don't think so. I don't think any other mascot has that kind of Florida man energy.
Bet 10 push-ups on it.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Fine, we'll do 10 push-ups.
Fucking yeah, loser does 10 push-ups. I
All right, so
honestly, it will probably be me doing the push-ups, but I believe the Lions mascot will not show up, but will wear a speedo at some
so
point.
we're going so we're going
Especially,
from
especially if they're winning. You're telling me, like, if the Lions are up at halftime, they're not going to have a speedo just back there for the mascot to wear at some point.
honest realistically, this is so random, but you know what mascot I see going in a Speedo over the next mascot to go to
Or
Speedo
the
is? No, blue.
blue from what?
The Colts.
Oh God.
You can't even lie. You can totally see that. You can
Oh
totally see that.
yeah, and it's in division two. That's an in division matchup. They could definitely do that.
Oh god, they're having Speedo offs. Oh god, I don't know if the world's ready for that.
God, mascot speedo offs. Here we go. All right, but me and you are both rocking with the Lions. I think we
I just
spent
think it's
enough
funny how
game.
we go. I like how we go.
We
I like
spent
how it's
enough
going
that
from.
game.
I like how we're going from Sauce Gardner versus Justin Jefferson to will the Lions mascot wear a Speedo or not?
I mean, it's a valid question. All right, but next game we've got the Tennessee Titans versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
This game could be fun.
Philadelphia.
You know, Mike Vrabel smoking his heaters out there at practice, going, "Look, boys, we can make a statement right here." You know, Mike Vrabel smoking his heaters,
Yeah.
running with the boys, and he's going, "Listen, we need to fucking win this game, guys. All right."
Do you want this shitty podcaster in California to keep calling us frauds? I listen to questionable locks. They say we're frauds like every other week.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Mike Vrabel seems like that coach that listens just to everything to be like, "Let's see what I can motivate the boys with this week."
Yeah, no, Mike Vrabel literally looks for podcasts or like videos that have under 100 views talking shit about his team.
He's like, "Listen, you guys listen to all the major ones like McAfee and New Heights. Fuck that. Let me tell you about all these losers."
Let me tell you about these fucking dipshits in California that say we're frauds. You gonna take that? You gonna take that from a dude wearing wearing a fucking polo with tigers and palm trees?
You know what? This game, give me Mike Vrabel and those heaters. Let me get Mike Vrabel on this one.
Okay, I can't do that. The frauds. Give me the Eagles. Like, don't even come at me. Like Eagles, not a question.
No, I know it's just because we went on that whole ramble. That's the only reason I'm rolling
Yeah,
with the
no, no. I
Titans.
mean, I understand if Vrabel really is out there like smoking heaters and showing them podcasts with like less than 50 views, then yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's go, baby. All right, next up.
We got the
Browns.
return of Deshaun Watson
Oh
versus
God,
former
that's
team
right.
the Texans.
Browns. Give me the Browns.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the Browns too, but I'm not gonna be surprised if Deshaun Watson throws an interception this game.
I wouldn't either. But even then, there aren't too many Texans. I mean, I'm sure there's still like multiple like bench players from the Texans from when Deshaun was there, but I feel like most of the starters didn't roll over from when Deshaun was there.
No, I feel
You gotta
like
remember, it's been 2 years since Deshaun played a game.
yeah, and they've been dog shit both years.
Yeah, and I mean, thing is like if it would be a different story if like JJ and D Hop are still there. It'd be like, okay, give me the Texans, but they're not. Like that's what I'm saying. There's nobody on that team that gives a fuck that Deshaun's playing in this game.
Yeah,
They're caring from the point of view that he's just a rapist still playing in the NFL. They don't care that he used to be on this team, you know?
yeah, they're like, why'd you have to blow up our spot in Houston?
Yeah.
That's all the people.
So yeah,
Honestly, I might take some of the Texans then. No, I'm not gonna touch the fucking Texans. The fuck am I saying? I was
fuck
gonna
that.
say
Give me the
some of
Browns.
the guys, some of the guys in Houston could be mad that Deshaun fucked up all their good massage parlors. You telling
No,
me?
but here's the
You
thing.
told me?
No, no, no.
You told me Deshaun was the only one out here getting tuggies?
No, no, but you gotta remember Deshaun was paying for private tuggies. That's the difference.
All right, yeah. Give me the
Anyway,
Browns. Give me the Browns.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Anyways, next up, Danny Dimes versus Taylor Heineke. Hennigan. Fucking
All right, yeah. Give me fucking Taylor Big Dick Heinedick sling like just slinging around to fucking Terry McLaurin wherever the hell he is, just saying fuck it. Terry's out there somewhere, and then we're gonna have some thing on Statcast saying Terry McLaurin 5% chance to catch the ball, and he ended up fucking doing it. And then with Brian
yeah.
Robinson emerging and able to use Antonio Gibson as more of just a receiving back, which I believe he should be used as, the Commanders are starting to look good, and Chase Young's back now. That solidifies that brings back their entire offensive or defensive front. I really don't see a reason why the Commanders can't make the playoffs at this point.
Yeah. I really don't. For some reason, they're gonna. Well, no, because they're still in the division with the Cowboys. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, Cowboys are going to win division. Giants are going to fall out. The Commanders are going to slide right in.
It's gonna watch. This is gonna sound so dumb, but it's gonna be the Commanders versus the Seahawks, trying to see who's gonna slide in there.
Dude, it's crazy for how mediocre and shit the NFC East has been for the past decade. Three teams might make it this year. Three teams might make the playoffs this year out of the NFC East: the Eagles, the Cowboys, and either the Commanders. Every team's in it. The Commanders are the Giants, and I think the Giants are going to be the team that falls out.
The Commanders, or the Giants.
The Giants, sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I see that, and it's not even because like they're a bad team or anything. It's literally just because that division, for whatever year, that's like the hot division in the NFC, and they're not even that good. That's the sad thing about the NFC. Where the NFC is really not as good as the AFC.
Uh, I don't know. I feel like the NFC might be. Uh, Thinking about it, actually, I don't know.
Right?
Just don't count the NFC South and the AFC South. If you just get rid of the South divisions completely and then look at it, I think you get a better gauge.
Also, you can kind of count out the AFC West just because the Broncos and what's their faces in that division? The
The
Raiders. Yeah.
I mean,
Anywho,
they're turning around a little bit at least.
anyways, this is a division game, so it should be fun to watch. But give me the Commanders.
Commanders.
Although they fucking did Sean fuck. Why do I keep forgetting his name? Sean Taylor, hella dirty.
Oh, dude, they've been the Commanders literally can't celebrate Sean Taylor. Last time that they tried, fucking Jackson Mahomes ended up dancing on his like memorial thing. You remember that?
Yeah, and did you see everything they pointed out that was wrong with like his statue?
Yeah, like how it didn't have tape on the mask and shit
It
like
didn't have a tape. It had a Reebok jersey, Nike pants, Under Armour gloves, and Adidas cleats.
so everything was wrong.
Everything was wrong. He never played in a Nike jersey, mismatched pants, and I believe he had a I want to say people were pointing out it. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but it might have been a football team jersey
Oh
in that
god.
year where they didn't update it from the Redskins jersey. They just took out Redskins and put Commanders they just
Uh,
put Washington. Yeah,
Washington. Yeah. Still.
that's why it was so bad. The only thing that he got right, semi right, was the
Is the
helmet,
jersey
and
number?
that's because it was the helmet he wore and it had the Redskins logo. But they did not put tape on it. They didn't. Yeah, it was bad.
I was
Anyways,
saying, I'm pretty sure the only thing that they actually got right was the jersey number.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, so
Damn it.
Commanders again, like we were just saying, Commanders. Next, we got the Broncos versus the Ravens. We got a
The
team that
Ravens,
can't score and a team that can't stop blowing leads.
honestly though, I'm gonna see the Ravens getting pissed off about last week, and I think they're gonna shit kick the Broncos.
I mean, fuck, dude. I don't even know what to think about the Ravens anymore at this point. They've blown
I don't either.
double digit leads, but like
Honestly,
I don't want to go against the Ravens because the Broncos are just so fucking bad.
I'm gonna
Like,
be honest. I don't think Lamar's gonna stay there. I think he's gonna want out of there.
no,
Even if
I would think that he's gonna bounce.
he seems like that guy, that player that's gonna be loyal, but at the end of the day, I also see Lamar wanting to
But like
win. And
also
like,
the Ravens weren't exactly loyal to him by not giving him the contract before the
well,
season.
that's what I'm saying. I could see even if they were trying to pay him, I feel like Lamar would test free agency. Or at least not test it, but see what other teams are saying about him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not full on be like, I'm a free agent and I might resign with the Ravens. I feel like he's gonna be one of those guys that's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna resign with the Ravens, but I'm gonna see what other teams are saying about me.
Yeah, he's gonna test the water, see what else is out there for him, of course.
Yeah, but he's not gonna go on full on like free agency mode. Like,
No, he's not gonna be like, I'm out this bitch.
yeah, exactly. Either way, like I said, give me the Ravens. I see them I can just see him shit kicking the
I
Broncos.
don't see it's gonna be a steamrolling, but give me the Ravens. I don't want to take them, but I don't want to take the Broncos even more.
Yeah. Next up, I think
What's the
this is
game
gonna
of
be
the
the
week?
game. Dolphins 49ers, because you have so many 49er, like former 49. I guess not so many. I guess you got two players and a coach, but still.
More than that.
Really? I thought it was
They have
just,
a receiver also. They have Sheffield, and
oh shit.
then pretty sure there's someone else there too. And then,
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the 49ers, but
of
I
course,
hate to
me and you are
say it.
49ers fans. Me and you are both taking the 49ers. Like, do I think it's gonna be an absolute dogfight? Yes. Are the two offenses damn near identical? Kinda. Like
But the
at least wise.
thing is, Jeff Wilson and it's not Matt Breida, is it?
Poster.
Mostert. They're gonna be playing with some piss and vinegar this week.
Dude, fucking Mostert was talking shit about Jimmy earlier this week.
Oh, that's because Mostert was so pissed that he got cut or he got traded earlier this season. He was pissed about it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Well, that's because he was so pissed because he felt like, oh, the 49ers, like they just gave up on me for McCaffrey. But it's also like, bro, you gotta realize the
That was Jeff
49ers, they're no Jeff Wilson. Yeah, Jeff Wilson. He was pissed about it, but it's also kind of like, bro, you gotta realize the 49ers have always been running back by committee. Like it's never been like you're gonna be around here for a while. I mean, think about it. The 49ers had six backs in one room in the same room at one point, and none
Yeah.
of them were the star back.
No.
So I think this game's going to come down to coaching. Can Mike McDaniels outcoach Shanahan? Which I don't think he is because he comes from the Shanahan tree.
I was gonna say I think Shanahan outdoes him just because he comes from the Shanahan tree.
Yeah. But also, Mike McDaniels is just a goofy fuck.
He is absolutely without a question. Like,
Did you see how he clowned on Tua
no, I
on
didn't.
the mic? He was mic'd up and he's like, yeah, I think Georgia is the best SEC team. Like they're way better than Bama. And then as he's walking past Tua, he's like, he has the headphone and like he's clearly talking through the headphone. He's like, man, I'm glad Tua can't hear me. And then you could kind of see Tua like being like, you motherfucker.
All right, so I think it's gonna come down to like a field goal, but give me the 49ers.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Next up,
Here, one sec.
or I
We
was gonna say we could
hit the
squeeze this in
we
real
hit the
quick.
10-minute mark a couple like a minute ago.
I know that's what I'm saying. We could probably squeeze in these next two real quick before we hit the cut over.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just run through it real quick. All right. So next up, Seahawks, Rams. Rams are dog shit. Give me the Hawks. I hate
Yeah,
to say it because
I
I
think
hate the
it's gonna be the
Seahawks.
Hawks. It's a division game, so it could be tough, but the Rams haven't been good. The Seahawks have at least been decent. Metcalf's alive. Kenneth Walker's alive. Give me the Hawks.
Yeah. And then next up, we got Chargers, Raiders. Give me the Chargers. They're just a better team than the Raiders. The Raiders, yeah, they won last week, but they were playing the Seahawks, which
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a
we
good thing.
literally just showed them again.
So the Raiders, I mean, they've gone 2-0 in the past 2 weeks, but
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
see them holding
Already
against.
heating up Josh Jacobs. I mean, I don't even know if Josh Jacobs is playing. He suffered that calf strain last week.
Yeah, he scored the overtime winning run last week. So I don't
Thing
know. Give me the Chargers.
legend. I
It's
think
another in division. It's another in division rivalry. So we'll see what happens.
I feel like I'm gonna go with the Raiders, and these games are always like 27 to 24, 28 to 25, like 35 to 24. Like they're always relatively high scoring and competitive at least.
Yeah, so it's going to be
Right.
competitive, but give me the Chargers. I don't think Herbert's going to lose. I think he's going to have to be. I think this is a statement game for the Chargers. If they lose, I think they're going to be out of playoffs. Or if they squeak in, they're going to lose first round.
Yeah, no, they would definitely probably get eliminated first round. Although
But if they win this game,
playoffs, you never know.
yeah, it's if they beat the Raiders, I think it'll be interesting for them to be in playoffs. Like I think they might make it more than the first round. But if they lose to the Raiders, they might get in, but they're going to lose first round.
Yeah.
All right, last three games.
Before we get back to the video, you want to go to Vegas in the next few weeks? I got a free room. Just one
Would
night.
be
Go
down.
on a Sunday, come back on a Monday.
Ooh, coming back on Monday would be a little tough.
Mm.
Depends what time we come back on Monday because I don't have work till the afternoon.
Figure, yeah, you could be back by like 10:30.
Oh, that'd be early enough.
You take a huh?
That'd be way early enough because I just take a power nap till like 1 o'clock because I don't start till 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Fucking figure it's from Vegas. So just like hop on a like 11 o'clock flight.
Yeah, let me think about it because I would have to buy my flight. Like hell, it just depends how much the flight's gonna cost me because
Or
I have
dude,
to
we could
wait till I
always
get.
move it.
I could. It's just we couldn't get. The only thing is we couldn't get too fucked up because I would have to still go to work. And like where I'm working right now is I work an hour with my boss. So I couldn't show up like hungover or like still buzzing, or else I'd be like,
Yeah.
because like before, like at my job, I don't
Well, we
see
don't
my
have
boss.
to
Like
get shit faced.
what?
I was saying we don't have to get shit faced.
Come on, right? It's
Like
me
we
and
can,
you.
no, no, no. I'm saying we could go get drunk, go have a good time. But I'm saying we don't have to get shit faced to the point where we're hurting bad the next day.
Yeah, I'm down. I guess. Yeah. Let me see. Tell me what weekend it is, and then I'll figure it out.
Okay, for sure.
And then I gotta tell you about this past weekend. But let's finish up these last three episodes real quick,
Yeah,
or these last
yeah.
three games real quick. All right. Next up, a game that could be fun, but I don't think it will
The
be.
AFC
Chiefs Bengals.
rematch.
Yeah,
Shit.
bless you.
Oh,
See, I
thank
got you
you.
this week.
No, hey. You got manners.
Look at that.
No more big
Nah,
time.
but AFC rematch from last year. Um, just the Bengals are a good team, but I don't. They're not going to the Super Bowl this year. I don't even think they're gonna make the championship game.
There's the
They're not
difference.
making.
Yeah, last year the Bengals were just the hottest team in football when it came to like closing out the season and playoffs.
They
Or
were the 2019 Eagles. Last year, they were the 2019 Eagles.
yeah, for or 2018.
2018, yeah.
Or no, that was 2017.
No, 2017 was the year Carson went. No, 2017 was the year with. Oh, you're right. That's the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because the next year it was
Sorry.
the Rams and the Patriots, and that one fucking sucked.
Yeah. Anyways, the Bengals were basically last year. The Bengals were the 2017 Eagles, but this year they're looking like the 2018 Eagles. Where like they got good pieces. They're a decent team, but they're not going to make a deep playoff run.
No, they honestly might not even make the playoffs this year, the way things are
Yeah.
looking. And they have the Bengals have a very difficult back end of the schedule.
Yeah. I just worry that the Bengals might have ruined Joe Burrow.
I don't know about that. I mean, they've got pieces around him. They just need to get that line a little bit better still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Either way,
they've taken the steps to improve it. They've drafted dudes. I'm pretty sure that they signed a couple guys, but yeah, still long way to go.
honestly, this game's gonna go one of either two ways. It's either gonna be a fun game to watch, or the Chiefs are just gonna take out their revenge on them. Either way, I don't think the Bengals are gonna win.
No, yeah, it's gonna be the Chiefs.
But watch this be like a weird kind of like trap game. For whatever reasons, the Bengals are just gonna pull something out their ass for
It
some
could
reason.
absolutely be a trap game. Everybody, including myself, are thinking that the Chiefs are an absolute unstoppable wagon, but Joe Burrow could be pulling up in Cartiers again.
Yeah. And I mean the Chiefs did lose to the Colts later this season. So I mean, who
Anything's
knows? The Bengals
any given.
any any given Sunday. So I guess this is the trap game of the week.
You're calling this the trap game?
Probably. Yeah, I'm calling this the trap game.
All right. So Bengals then?
No, hell no. I'm going with the
Oh,
Chiefs, but I'm just saying it could be a trap game.
but it could be a trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Uh,
right.
next up, we got the Colts in Dallas. The Colts going to take on the Cowboys.
Oh God, I want to ride with the Colts, but
No,
Jeff
you
Saturday
don't.
does
You do
not.
not want to ride with them.
I do, but Jeff Saturday
No.
could not manage a clock to save his life. Last week the Colts could have won, but Jeff Saturday could not manage the clock to save his fucking life. And I like he tries to defend it, and I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of like see where he's trying to come from that woo, but at the same time, no, you just don't clock manage that bad. No matter what you think you're trying to do as a coach, you cannot manage the clock that goddamn bad.
Okay.
Like the
I think that game was only so close because they were playing the Steelers, who are not a good football team.
yeah, but
Now they're coming, and they were at home. Now they're going to Dallas with one day's less rest, but I mean, it does make a difference. They're going to Jerry's World to play a much more superior team than the Steelers. And if they did beat the Steelers last week, it was going to be by a very small margin.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna ride with the
We know that
Cowboys.
every year the Cowboys are good until they get to the playoffs.
Yeah, Cowboys. I want the
Yeah.
Cowboys. Even though I want to go with the Colts. I want to like the Colts so bad because I like Jeff Saturday. I love Jeff Saturday as a coach, but he's dropped two in a row. Second game he coached wasn't his fault. He was playing against the Eagles, but
Mhm.
even then he only lost by a point. And
I was
then
going to say
last
he hung
week,
in there though. He's doing a good job. He's turning the team around. The ball is moving more, but the Cowboys are just
yeah, but
a much better
there
team.
was just like there were just things last week that were like he needs more experience as a coach. Like
More
he did
than
not have a
ball in Georgia.
yeah. Like like I said, this one's hard for me because I know the Cowboys are gonna win, but I want to like Jeff Saturday. I hate to go against him because okay, yeah, he lost against the Eagles, but it was only by a point. And then last week he lost. He lost to the Steelers, but it's just because he could not manage a fucking clock to save his life. But at the end of the day, I think the Cowboys are a better team than the Eagles. So
Hmm.
yeah, give me Cowboys, but I hope Jeff Saturday can win. I hope he can.
Yeah, me too. All right, now we get to the last game of the week. The Saints or the Buccaneers versus the Saints in New Orleans.
Divisional game.
The Bucks are 5-6. The Colts are or not the Colts. The Saints are or yeah, the Bucks are 5-6. The Saints are 4-8. So the Saints win this one, and they're only a half game out of first place in the division.
Yeah. Um,
I hate the NFC South so
I
much.
do too.
We're looking at 5-6 in first place. We don't even have a winning team. Not one team is over 500.
No.
The NFC South is becoming the shit. Hiccups got me bad right now. But
Boo.
ah, okay. But yeah, not the NFC South is essentially becoming the new NFC East this year, where whoever makes the playoffs is going to be 500 or one game under 500. Where it's like they could go like that one year that the Redskins made it, where they were 7-8-1.
Yeah. Or fuck, I forget which team it is, but they made the Seahawks. That one year they made it when they were 7-9.
Yeah,
Um, I know that's NFC West, but
was it
still, that's
wasn't
my
that
point.
back when Matt Hasselback was the quarterback?
That was the year of Matt Hasselback being on the mic, being like, "We're gonna take the ball and we're gonna score." That was that year.
Should have never listened to Hasselback.
No, I don't think any of us. I don't think any of us believed it against
I
Brett
mean,
Favre.
I listen to the other
Anyways, that's
sometimes on ESPN.
yeah. Never listen to Hasselback. There's a reason why they don't do his McAfee section segment anymore. Anyways, that's so sidetracked. I'm gonna just take the Bucks purely because I could see Brady being pissed about losing to the Browns. That's the only reason I'm taking the Bucks. I see a pissed off, like an
Yeah,
even more pissed off Brady.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Brady's been pissed.
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the season, I was into his defense, like, man, you can't go through that many off the field issues, whoop de woo, and like had a point. But last week, losing to the Browns, holy shit, that should not have happened. So I can see Brady just being pissed off.
Yeah, of course.
Like, not even just pissed off. He's coming into this game being like, fuck everything. I'm playing until I'm
You don't think
50.
that the Saints are coming to this game all pissed off too? They just got shut out last week.
Yeah, but they were playing against an elite defense.
There's actually no bias there. The 49ers are an elite defense.
Yeah, there's no bias there. Like, yeah, give me the Buccaneers just because I see like a fucking heated, pissed off. He's trying to come for. He's coming for everybody's. He's coming for everybody's throats this week.
All right, I think I'm still gonna stick with the Saints on this one though,
Feel it.
because I honestly just don't think the Bucks are good. They're just not good anymore. I mean, are they still probably going to win the division? Yes, but their division is terrible.
Yeah. No. I mean, this is a Bucks team where honestly, I see Brady playing after his divorce. I see him playing for another 3 years. I see Brady bouncing after the season. He's gonna go find a different team to play for.
Probably, yeah. I absolutely see that happening.
Honestly, now that Brady's divorced, I have a feeling he's gonna play till he's 50, just because fuck it.
Just because he could.
Yeah, just because he can,
Just
literally.
because people will still sign him because they know the name Tom Brady will sell tickets.
Yeah, and I mean he's still a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Like
He
he's
is,
still
he
like
is. But I'm saying mother mother time is starting to catch up.
Yes and no. The dude can still drop 40-yard dimes.
Yes, but figure if we're starting to see like a gap in his like ability from this year to last year, just imagine how it's going to be in 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, but he'll be recovered from his divorce year. This is the divorce year, so give him a little breathing room.
Okay, that is fair. He is going through a divorce. All right, well, that will conclude our previews for this upcoming Week 13 season. Now we're going to get into our we're going to call this the winners draft.
Winners. Well, because I said last week, even though we didn't post it, I said last week, like, I know it's supposed to be a winners draft. I more or less go for the fun games and who I think like is gonna pull a
Well,
tough one
okay,
out.
the questionable mock draft. That I was literally
Yeah, the
thinking
question.
about earlier. I was thinking about it earlier because I'm like, you're right. I mean, the show's called questionable locks. I mean, you didn't bring up this point to me the other day, but you were saying that you liked making the picks that were more like edgy, I guess. Like, where
Yeah,
will this happen? And that honestly fits so much better considering that this show is questionable locks.
yeah. So even though we didn't post it, I went first
It's the
last week. I'll let
questionable
you go.
draft.
Yeah, questionable draft. So even though it didn't get posted, I'll let you go first because I
Okay,
went first last week.
for sure. Well, if we're going questionable, fuck. First pick, give me the Jets. Jets over the Vikings.
Son of a bitch.
You shouldn't have gave me the first pick.
You son of a bitch. All right. I'll give you the Jets over the Vikings. I guess my first. I have two here that would be good to pick from.
Just no, I'll
Oh, I
probably pick
guess.
the other.
And well, I don't know. Last week I thought I had the question one. You're like, what the fuck? But give me 49ers over the Dolphins.
That's who I was gonna take if
Yeah.
you can take him. Uh, let's go. Like we were saying, MCDC. Give me Detroit.
All right. My second one, which was my gonna be my second pick, which I thought you were gonna take Commanders over the Giants.
I still would have taken the Lions. I think.
What?
Uh,
I said Commanders over the Giants.
no. I know. I'm saying I think like
Oh, okay. No, yeah, okay. Cool,
I
cool.
was gonna
No,
take the Lions over the Commanders anyways.
yeah.
Then my third questionable. Fuck. Let's see. Let's go back down to this bottom. All right, it's the last game we were just talking about. Give me the Saints over the Buccaneers.
All right. My third one, just because they've been underachieving
The
and
Ravens.
Rodgers is
Oh,
only playing because he's a tough son of a bitch.
well, we don't even know if he's playing. We think he's playing.
Nah, he said he was gonna play.
Okay. He said he got positive results.
Yeah, no, he said that. So I watched McAfee, because you know how he does Aaron Rodgers
McAfee's
Tuesdays.
got the inside scoop on Rodgers at all times.
Yeah, and Rodgers, he's talking to Rodgers, and Rodgers was like, "Oh, the CT scan revealed." Like, I don't want to reveal it so people don't make more headlines out of it, but he said it would take a broken leg for him not to play.
Okay.
So give me Packers over the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I'm with you on
All
that one.
right.
But that's just
Yeah. So,
because Aaron Rodgers owns the city of Chicago.
yeah. So let's go with what's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention will go um Eagles over the Titans.
All right, bet. I'm glad you picked that one because I'm gonna go Steelers over the Falcons.
I didn't hate that one either.
No, so that's the thing is like in the past weeks we've been going we're gonna watch Red Zone
Who we
because
think is going to win.
oh not even no what I was gonna say is we've been saying these past weeks like we're gonna watch Red Zone because the games are gonna be so boring that there's not gonna be a fun one to watch. But
Dude,
this
I'm
week
gonna be
I'm
doing
gonna watch.
bottomless mimosas at the bar. The fuck you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been
Hey,
watching Red Zone these past.
you want to join bottomless mimosas this week?
I could be down. I could be down. I got to figure out because I might have to work this weekend. But
I'm okay. You
one
doing
time you have a good
mimosas with the
time.
boys?
But no. So the past weeks we've been saying like we're gonna Red Zone this because it's a boring week. I'm Red Zoning this week because it's such a fun week. I don't know which games I want to watch.
Yeah, pretty much. Because
Like
yeah,
this
it's
is gonna be a good.
slate. I know in the afternoon which game I'm watching. I mean, I might have Red Zone on like a small screen or on a laptop or something. But in the afternoon, I'm locked in on that fucking 49ers Dolphins game.
Oh yeah, of course. Just as because you're a 49ers fan.
Yeah.
Of course. Like fuck, I'm not gonna watch the fucking. I'm not watching Seahawks Rams. I could care less who's gonna win that game because
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't matter. I mean, if the Rams win it, kind of huge for us in division.
yeah, because for division reasons, that is, I mean, so we picked the Seahawks because like they're the better like team all around. So like that's why we picked them. But I think if we were going purely off of what we hope for division, we're hoping that the Rams win because that would be way better for division reasons.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
So
I think that'll do it for another episode of Questionable Locks. If you've made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow us on Instagram, TikTok at the DB Network. And we will be back next week to give you more questionable locks about week 14. All right. Until next week. Later.